everyone, and welcome back to Shades of Sasha. If you're new here, take a seat, put your crown on. Welcome to the gang. And if you're already part of the gang, you already know what time it is. What's good, baby? So today's video is all about this hair. So since you're here, just keep on watching.
I've been wondering all day, trying to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. Trying to get by, but I'm burning. Let me hide my mind, it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to pick me up. Tell you what I need. Right at, I really need I need to free my mind now. I need to free my mind now. I really need to free my mind now. I really need my now. Oh yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system you cannot break. I need to find relief. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts are troubling.
So let's jump into the specs and details of this unit. This is the Ultra Melted Hairline Collection. It's a HD Swiss layered wavy yappy lace front wig, and the name of this unit is Briallen, or I'm gonna say it's Briallen, something like that. And the color I have is the dark chocolate cream, and the retail price I paid was $27.88, and I got mine from LUVME Styles. Here are my thoughts on this. The entire color, beautiful. I love the color of this unit. I feel like maybe I would have admired to hear more if it was short, but at the same time I do think like the length of the unit makes a lot of sense, so I'm not gonna dock points on that. If you're new here, we're gonna go through kind of like a grading system of what I use when I'm grading a hair, and then in the end I'll let you know if I think it's a recommendation or not. And the scale is based on basically texture, tangling, the feel, the lace, the customization, just the holistic thing when it comes to buying a synthetic wig. And it's on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's start off, and we're gonna start off strong with actually just the hairline and blend of this. I am gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think it does a really good job. Like, I didn't have to glue mine down, but when I get to why I didn't glue mine down, it's gonna kind of dock points off actually for that. So while I think they did a good job with like the swooping of the baby hair, like this is something like I can move and obviously see as I lift it up. Like, you see the difference. I think if you spray this down, you're gonna get even a better lay if it's melted down on your head. But just know it is a fixed part that's in the middle, and I really do like how deep this part is. I think they did a very good job on that, and the blend of it as well. Where I'm gonna dock points off is the actual customization of this wig, and the reason I'm gonna dock points off and actually give it like a 5, it's 50-50. I think some people might really like it, and some people are really gonna be like, yeah, this ain't my thing. Now, the reason why I said 50-50 is because the lace part of this wig, like around here, is too big. Like, this is so big that even when I cut it, I snipped some off, and it still is just like, it is a lot that's there. However, the feel on my head is that this shit is tight. Like, she has a grip on my head that I'm like, I'm not worried. I could just do this without even gluing down or spraying down the unit, and it's really secure. So I think if you have a much larger head than me, or even like slightly larger, I think you're gonna run into a problem of like, this is gonna fit snug, but then as well, this might fit. So it's like 50-50. The lace is gonna fit well, but it's tight as hell. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get that. Like, how can the wig itself fit so tight, but then the lace just doesn't match what the tightness and the grip of the wig is given? It is odd. So that's why to me it's gonna be 50-50. When it comes to the point the price point of this unit. I think $27 for something especially like this with like a colored unit and the feel and just like everything of the unit, I think that it's a fair price. Like I think like yes, it's a fair point. It's a fair price. If you could get this wig for $25, snatch it up at that price, especially if this was in 1B. As much as I do love colored units and I do have a lot of wigs that are actually like a black, I don't think I would get this wig in a black. Like I think a black in this wig or a 1B in this wig would just, it would just look dead. Like it wouldn't bring to life kind of like the vibrancy of what is here in this specific unit. So that's something that I just want to point out in like how I feel about the exact like color that I got this unit in. I think the color you get will really just bring a pop of life to it. So I actually would not get this wig in 1B and like I said, or 1, because I have a lot of black wigs and I just wouldn't have snatched her up in a black. The other thing I must say is when I took this wig out of the box and I like put it on, everything you saw in the video initially is exactly what I did. I didn't try to touch and feel, because I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. The moment you're gonna grip and run your hand through it. That's what you're gonna do to just kind of like bring it back to the formation of what it is, because units like this, the moment you think you're gonna, it's over. I would just not, like, you see what this side looks like compared to this. You want it to be fluffed up like this, you better put your hand in and you just kind of fluff up the unit inside, but do not take like a comb to this unit. Do not run a brush through this unit. I just would not recommend doing any of that if you want to keep the exact pattern that is on the wig of what you're looking at right now in this video. So just be prepared for that. The flyaways here are also just kind of uncontrollable, and I would definitely say this is gonna tangle on you for sure, for sure. But all curly units are gonna do that, but when you get a curly unit that is a synthetic wig, it is definitely going to do that. So just make sure you're keeping all of those in perspective when you're actually gonna purchase a curly wig. My final thoughts on this before I get to the would I recommend or not recommend. My final thoughts on this is, personally for me, curly units, especially like just kind of really wavy units, when they're synthetics, I kind of really stay away. I think you can really see by my channel, like I really don't usually try a lot of curly synthetic wigs because I just feel like it's just too much work. It's just not worth the work. And so for me, I would personally just invest the money in buying like a curly unit that costs a lot of money, that's human, because I feel like it would last me longer and I'll have the time to like brush through and like really kind of do all these other things. But like when they just become too tangled or matte, or sometimes they just really lose the texture of the thing that's in here, like the curl pattern is just be like evaporating and out of thin air. Like it's just not for me. So while I really do like this unit, I also feel like this is a unit that I probably would give away. She's actually not one that I think I would keep for myself, because like I said, I like it, I think it's pretty, but I genuinely stay away from like curly synthetic wigs. I don't really have that many of them, and you can tell that by my channel. Like if I have a curly wig, they're usually like a 20-inch, and they're always black, and they're always in a human like line, and it's like a kinky curly wig. Like that's the type of curl that I like. This is just kind of like not one of them, and I think you could get away with this if you have a straight wig and you just wand it, or body wave. You could kind of get the same crimp kind of curl-ish body wave tight curl texture. So that's my final thoughts on just like what that is. So at the end of the day, coming from a girl who don't really like curly wig, would I recommend this? I actually think yes, I would recommend this. I think if this is the exact curl pattern that you're looking for and you want to wear her out for a night, like you have a really sick idea that you think is like, oh, this is gonna look so beautiful with like my hair, my makeup. Like I don't know if y'all ever seen like any like a gender reveal, baby reveal, like photos and stuff like that, like a maternity shoot. Why did I draw a blank with that? Like this would be so pretty in like a maternity shoot, or just like a I'm getting married, like let me and my husband take a photo together. Like I think just the curl pattern and the color of this hair would be beautiful. But after that, I would just wrap her up in a box and just put her away. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all have tried this unit before, and let me know if you agree with, you know, what it is. Like, are you the type of person that do like a curly synthetic wig? Maybe you could give me a recommendation, but I'm telling y'all, so far I just haven't found one that I'm just like, I'm so snatched up in my soul for curly wigs that are synthetic. So hopefully y'all did enjoy watching this video, and I hope that I can help. Let me know if you need anything or any suggestion. But thank y'all so much for watching and supporting your girl, and I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.